Ivanka Trump claims that she went through a punk phase when she younger, but some skeptical music fans are accusing the presidential advisor of being a poser who doesn't even know what punk music is. Long before Ivanka Trump began selling fancy dresses and shoes to fellow businesswomen, she was rocking flannel and rocking out to Smells Like Teen Spirit. As reported by New York Magazine, Ivanka reminisces about her tween rebellious streak in her mom Ivana's new book, Raising Trump. The 35-year-old Manhattan socialite, who now resides in Washington, D.C., writes about dyeing her hair and joining the fandom of one of the biggest bands of the 90s. During my punk phase in the 90s, I was really into Nirvana, Ivanka recalls. My wardrobe consisted of ripped corduroy jeans and flannel shirts. One day after school, I dyed my hair blue. The Trump daughter also writes about her reaction to the 1994 suicide of Nirvana's lead singer, Kurt Cobain. Ivanka Trump was 12 years old when the musician took his own life with a gunshot to the head. Unfortunately for Ivanka, some social media users didn't feel much sympathy for her 12-year-old self. The president's daughter was mercilessly mocked on Twitter for mislabeling the genre of music that she was listening to and the style of clothing that she was wearing during what she considered her punk phase. Nirvana is considered a grunge band by most music aficionados, and flannel shirts were must-have clothing items for fans of the group. As some Twitter users noted, punk fans were more likely to have lots of black leather and silver studs in their closets. Ivanka's taste in music has drastically changed since she was a tween, if Trace Adkins is to be believed. Earlier this year, the country singer told a concert crowd about his first encounter with Donald Trump's daughter. As reported by Taste of Country, Adkins met her on the set of Celebrity Apprentice in 2008. He claimed that Ivanka Trump leaned over and whispered in his ear that Ladies Love Country Boys is her favorite song. Ivanka's hair color preference is also much different these days, and she credits the blue hue she experimented with during her punk phase for helping her discover the shade of blonde that she now favors. In Raising Trump, she writes that her mother was not happy when she found out that she had dyed her hair blue. Ivana forced Ivanka to use a $10 box of drugstore hair color to dye her hair back to blonde soon after she saw what her daughter had done. However, getting in trouble for being a hair rebel turned out to be a blessing in disguise for Ivanka Trump. The box of blonde dye that her mother bought was 3 shades lighter than her original hair color, and she liked the new color so much that she's stuck with it ever since.